Step 1, set up your wicks. There needs to be something to burn and keep burning. Neglect, like braided cotton, is extremely flammable. Step 2, choose and measure out your wax. Flake it into small pieces with a sharp knife to make it easier to melt. Use the same methods as when you flake away the pieces of a person to make them easier to mold within dirty, flour-coated palms. Step 3, melt your wax. Place the flakes in a clear container, or at least one that seems transparent and without bad intentions. Submerge it in a pot of water and raise the heat, the way you would if you were to boil a frog alive. Very slowly, so that it doesn't realize when it's far too late to jump out, just like that. The way my skin stings red without me realizing how the flesh beneath has been baked, the way my words are always used against me to blister the back of my throat. You must make it difficult for the frog to croak, otherwise someone will notice. Step 4, add scent and color. Optional, but it makes for a more unique and enjoyable final product. Makes for behavior and affect perfectly groomed. Leaves me feeling like it's always been a part of me. Gently mix deep into my tissue until all I am is a swirl of foreign pieces. To this day, there are parts of me I am not sure are authentic. But I can't unmelt. I can't unboil. Step 5. Pour the wax into a mold of your choosing. Letting the wax choose its own mold may be dangerous, giving the impression of free will. Doing so may also be strategic, giving the impression of free will. Essentially, if the frog thinks it has a choice, any other option than to boil, it will jump. If the frog thinks it's the one making the choice to boil, it will stay. And if the frog's been made to think it deserves to boil, it will turn the stove on itself. Step 6, set up your candle. Let the wax cool to room temperature, slowly, just like the boiling water. Otherwise, the wax is likely to crack. If this happens, remelt and try again. Try again. Try again. See, you've made me this candle, or rather made a candle out of me. You wrapped and regifted it as helping, as doing me a favor, acting as if I should be grateful for the effort you put into this. I've been trying so desperately to lose it. But the wax has stained my skin, and the smell lingers on my clothes some days more strongly than others. Nowadays, it sits on my bedside table. A soft light, a familiar reminder of baking, of boiling, of croaking, setting and cracking too many times. I read back on your recent apologies in peach-lit darkness, knowing how sorry you are and wishing that regret could fix this, but we know the damage has been done. I can't unmelt. I can't unboil. I don't know if I can truly forgive.